Hello, Charlie Bing here. I hope that you can join us for our Evangelism and World Missions class. It's a passion of mine to spread the gospel around the world, and I have some experience doing that, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you about that subject. We're going to be talking about evangelism first, and our main textbook will be Required Reading, Free and Clear by Larry Moyer. He does a really good job of talking about the gospel, what is it, how to share it clearly with others. And he has a very good approach to sharing it with the bad news, good news method. So we'll talk about that, but we want to make sure the message is clear. And so we're going to talk about another issue that's really complicating the gospel today. And I've written a little booklet called Lordship Salvation. It's an easy read, and it introduces the topic and will help you with that. We'll also talk about how to answer some objections and another approach to evangelism called the conversational approach. And David Geisler has done some work on that, and so we'll direct you to his website for, I think, 5 lectures or presentations on his website about conversational evangelism that helps you understand where a person is coming from when you're talking to them. When we shift into the area of world missions, our main book will be this, Introduction to World Missions, and the authors will be listed in your syllabus as well. It's a very thorough book, and it has a lot of objects we want to say case studies in the book, and it discusses a lot about the history and some of the issues today, and we will talk about some of those issues. And then one of the books that I think you'll find very helpful is just a very easy read called On Missions Together, and by Richard Noble. And he's a pastor who just has some very good suggestions about how to have a missions program in your church. So it's a lot of practical help here. And besides those things, there will be some assignments to listen to my podcast simply by grace.org. There's some of the podcasts I think are very relevant, and some of the grace notes that I've written are very relevant also. So we're trying to give you some exposure to this topic of evangelism and world missions. I think it's going to be very exciting. I'm sorry that it's a video series and I won't be there for most of the time, but I hope and plan to meet with you a couple times at least via Zoom, and that will be all explained in the syllabus. So, look forward to seeing you. Take care.